All right, we are here in Alabama that's about to be closed for the next couple of days because it's going to snow, and not only is it going to snow, it's going to ice. So it's not just snow, it's going to ice. It's going to shut her down, folks. It's going to shut her down. Don't forget, hit like, hit subscribe, hit the bell. All right, we're doing some review because most of our students have not actually had class in math in a long time. So, doing a little bit of review, just checking this out. All right, so here's the big thing that I heard when I walked around. What do I do next when I, or what do I do first? The goal is to get the variable or the letter by itself. Okay? A lot of people, I had about 3 or 4 people say, am I going to subtract 17 first? That's a negative, Ghost Rider. Okay? That pattern's full. All right, I drew my line. I'm going to add 3 to both sides because the variable is what I'm trying to get by itself. Now, if you left it like this, if 20 equals y, that's fine. Okay? Or if you wrote it like this, that's also fine. They mean the same thing. Okay? All I did was just peel that onion back. Do the opposite. Okay? No, dang it. I missed a perfect opportunity to do number 2 in brown. All right. Number 2, adding 7 or subtracting 7 because it's being added. I get 15. Then I divide by 3. I get 5. Again, nothing. Why does my glasses look sideways? It's because of this. Okay, who knows? All right. Yes, I'm recording. I'm not just wearing this just for looks. Okay, and I have to have one ear open to hear. All right. So this is how you should do 1 and 2. Remember, again, the goal is to get the letter, the variable by its side. Constants on one side, coefficient of 1. Okay. So that's 1 and 2. All right, again, get the variable letter by itself, constants on one side, coefficient on 1. Now, I'm just saying constants on one side because we don't have multi-steps. This is 1 and 2 steps. All right, number 3, I drew my little line. I subtracted 8 because that's a positive 8. The sign is what's in front of it, in front, as in right here. Okay, not behind it. I don't know where in the world people think that the sign comes behind it. Okay, I have students that spoke and read English as long as they could speak and read, and all of a sudden they think that the sign goes behind it. That's not how it works in the English language. Okay, here, then divide. Bam, we get our answer. I'm not doing anything fancy, I'm doing the steps. I think a lot of y'all just needed some reassurance because you're working on that other C, that confidence that you're doing the right thing. A lot of people are asking, I add 2 right here first, right? Yeah. And then y'all are getting to this, and this is still fairly new because, again, some of y'all hadn't had math in a while, that you multiply by the flipped form. Okay? Multiply by the flipped form. Now, remember, if you forgot how to do it in the calculator, biscuits, 3 over 2. Is it white? The only time that you turn in a paper is it if it's white. Good deal, pickle. All right. So 1 through 4 should be a nice little kind of warm up, not a hot up. I thought about just not having 1 through 4 and just going right to 5, but I figured that would be evil. Okay. And I didn't do the maniacal laugh. All right. Now, I did not work out the rest of these yet. So this is going to be fun. Now, did I or didn't I? I did. I did put this little checklist up here. I didn't put it on all of them, but I put it on kind of the main thing. All right. Now, of course, I can kind of cheat because, Tony Stark hasn't made us our right on stuff yet. But do we need to distribute? Nope. Collect like terms. All right. So I drew my line. 36 is only the lonely. These two go together. Then I subtract. Good luck. Okay. Minus 14 equals negative 40. All right. I did that. Collect like terms. Now, the variables were already on the left. I did the constants on the right. I'm at coefficient of 1. I'm trying to get all these numbers in front of the variable. Now, some of y'all had the question about the decimals and stuff because, again, you are doing the right things about asking, like, hey, how do you want this? Because formatting matters. Yeah, we get a nice, gross, weird thing. Negative 40. Oh, biscuits. Fat fingers and calculators don't normally work well together. All right. 20 over 7. 20 over 7. Okay? Because we can all reduce it that way and get the right answer instead of saying round to the nearest tenth or hundredth. Because I still don't understand how people don't know how to round. People don't know how to round until your grade is like 64.49, and then all of a sudden everybody knows how to round because now you get to round to 65 to pass. Okay? Or 89.49. Oh, will that round up to a 90? Yeah. Kind of interesting how that works out. All right, we go with number 5. Anybody have any questions, comments? Need some more time to write it down? Or are we all in a run out the clock situation until we can go home for a couple of days? The third one, I figured I would be too if I was a student. All right, distribute. I have to. There's parentheses. Negative times negative is a positive. This is 20. Negative times negative. This is positive. This is 10. So this. All right, collect like terms. All right, nope, nope. Variables on the left. Well, we're going to leave this one alone. We're going to say this one's okay. If you went ahead and subtracted 10x, you're fine. We're still going to get the same answer. But how many of y'all went ahead and moved the 10x? Oh, 2 people. Dang it. We did what the steps told us. Okay. Constants on the right. Whoop, that's a positive. If I have 20 students and 10 mysteriously disappear, I have 10. And huh? It was a hypothetical because no students are going to mysteriously disappear. All right. Because it would just be horrible if students just mysteriously disappeared. All right. Good one. Number six. Even if you didn't move the 10x, if you didn't subtract the 10x, we should still get the same answer. You probably ended up getting something that looked like this, which is still the right answer. Okay? If you are following the steps because you're like, this guy, it's a new teacher, you want to kind of appease me, you think I'm crazy, which is true. Uh, you don't want to mysteriously disappear, you're following the rules, that's fine. Okay? Shh, shh. I can neither confirm nor deny that. Ask your brothers. It just depends if the right people find you. Now, number seven, we don't have to distribute because there's no parentheses. Collect like terms. I have a variable and a constant on that side, a variable and a constant. They're not like teams. So, nope. Variables on the left. Constants on the right. Pew, pew. Coefficient of 1. How many of y'all felt that you made it a little bit better through the problems today than you did yesterday? Probably because you had a little bit of a warm up yesterday. How many of y'all like, I'm going to need a couple more days of a warm up? How many of y'all just over there jamming out to whatever you're listening to still? If only the webcam turned around for y'all to see what I'm seeing. Oh, it would be something. Beautiful, I don't know, would be the right adjective, but it would be something. I bet my subscribers would explode after that. I would get probably 50 a day. They're like, look what happened. This is what happens in like a regular classroom. There's people dancing, there's people throwing Orbeez. This guy's licking the calculator. I mean, it's just like when I tell people with real jobs, like what happens in my day, they don't believe me. You know, yeah. I'm like, hey, this is what really happens. They're like, I'm like, okay. All right. We have to distribute. All right. We leave this 2A alone. This has nothing to do with this distributive right here. Nothing. Nada. Okay. So I did that. Collect like terms. Well, over here, we're good. We're solid. We're golden pony boy. All right. Over here. So 2 minus 6. All right. Negative 4A minus 8. Remember, this is where I said Mr. Jeffries would stop because I know this is the same. All right. But I know some of y'all will have to do this, which is fine. Nothing against you. That you will have to go on until you get this, and then some people will go on until they get 0 equals 0. All right. Remember, this is a true statement. True story. And our direction says if it's IMS, right? IMS. M's. Did you see the video about the dog that ate those? That ate the Orbeez? In your infinite free time this weekend, you need to look up dog that eats Orbeez. It's interesting because they come out. They do. All right. How many of y'all got to number 9 and looked at it and said, nope, not doing this and moved on? How many of y'all got to number 9? Oh, wow. Surprise, surprise, surprise. All right, we don't distribute. We don't combine like terms. We don't have to worry about this. We actually are going to multiply. All this is being divided by 3. So we multiply. Minus 4, minus 4. 44 equals negative x. Can you stop right here at negative x? No, because that's not a 1 in front of x. That is a negative 1. Now, some people will divide by negative 1. You can multiply by negative 1. It doesn't matter. You will get this, or you'll get this. But hopefully, you get one of those two. If you get like x equals 17, we got bigger issues. Don't ask me how you would get 17. I just picked a number. And yeah, I know we didn't really go over a problem like this. I was just going to see how it went. Yeah, these problems like number 9, they look difficult, but actually when you like after seeing it worked out and then when you step back and look at it, it's really not that bad. Yeah. Yeah, see, subtracting that would have give you 12. Yeah, you would have gotten close, but close only counts as in horseshoes, hand grenades, and nuclear warfare. I said close only counts in horseshoes, hand grenades, and nuclear warfare. Mm-hmm. All right. We do have to distribute. Negative 4f, positive 8, 4f minus 8. Now, this one is set up on purpose so it looks like an IMS to see if you're paying attention. A lot of people will not. What the heck was that? Negative 8. Whoop, 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 whoop. Feel like Mr. Crocker. It's an F. Some of y'all probably. Does anybody not know who Mr. Crocker is? Okay, who does know who Mr. Crocker is? Okay. Dang it. This dance session is brought to you by my students that's taking notes right now. Boom, shakalaka, laka, boom, boom, boom. Now, I did see some of y'all with your pink sheets out from yesterday to see doing that, and some of y'all were just trying to go, straight blue, not using your notes. Like, I can do it. And then you're like, ugh, not so much. Oop. I do have to. Wow, that's awesome. Plus 24 minus 24 minus 24. And pew, 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 pew. Negative 3 equals V. V equals negative 3. Believe it or not, when this problem, number 11, is actually from an old test, and when people got to number 11, they actually overthought it and made it too hard and missed it. There's actually another way to do this without going through the steps, but that's for another time, for another day, not today. Sorry. I'll let y'all worry about it all weekend. Some of y'all are going to, as soon as we stop doing this, you're just going to forget about it. It's okay. I know. How many of y'all have started doing the line? Yeah. Has it helped a little bit? Yes. If it helps one person, it's awesome. Distribute. Don't have to do it. Don't have to collect like terms. All right. Again, not doing math magic. I can do math magic. Do, do, do. Now, am I doing these fast? Yes. Do you expect somebody like me to do these fast? I hope so. Good luck. If I've been a math teacher for this long and taught Algebra 1 for about half that time, I should be doing these problems this fast. Now, if I was doing them like an Algebra 1 student, I would not do them this fast. But, this is kind of going over them, and I'm also sitting here looking at the clock, reluctantly crouched at the starting line, engines thumping and rumping in time. The green light flashes, the flags go up, churning and burning, they run for a cup. You don't know that song? It's called The Distance by Cake. You should try it out. Great songs from the 90s. Say again? Probably. Distribute. Aha. This is one of those. It looks the same. Okay, they used to have these things on Sesame Street. One of these things is not like the other. Okay. Now, yes, this is something I'm good at. I should be doing these fast. I'm probably going to mess up here in the next 2 seconds because I've already said that. But when I try to do stuff outside of school and I try to do it fast, I'll screw up. I have actually put together stuff backwards before, like not meaning to. Like I put the assembled the back part of a grill, like the bracing in the back. I put it on the front. I was like, oh, gotta turn that around. Sometimes my dyslexia looks at different in different times. See, I believe that everybody has a little touch of all that. Just some people has it more than others. Huh? You're on the lighter side. I think, yeah. Some days it's like, oop, oop, too much. Okay, for me. I'm a little bit. It's funny. I'm like, if you look at my, if you look up here, like it's a mess, and you're like, oh my goodness, how does he live? But in certain things that I really care about, it's got to be like in a certain order, or I'll lose my crap. Like my digital files has to be in a certain order. When I walk in my honey house at the farm, I have to have stuff in a certain order, or it's yeah, I go nuts. All right, we don't have to distribute. Wrong thing. I guess we're still on blue. All right, like terms. So 15 and 7, this would be 8 plus 6p. 6p. I guess that, yeah, trust me, I've tried. Look, the yellow doesn't look good, and the one closest to it looks like somebody is severely dehydrated. See, it's not that great. And the only one I can get to show up is like that. And see, it's that's more orange. So, huh? Yeah, but I'll have to do that when y'all aren't around and I'm not recording. I don't want to record me like searching up a urine color and post it on YouTube. We'll just talk about it instead. Yeah, I know. I always told everybody, I'm like, hey, if we get 200 subscribers, I'll let somebody paint my fingernails and we will record it. Never has happened. Listen, y'all band kids, y'all go around, you toot your own horns. All right. So, all right. So we do have to distribute. And minus six, minus six. Good luck. For those wondering why I'm saying good luck, that's people doing the protocol to use the bathroom. The reason why I say good luck is if you've ever been in a public restroom, some people have shy bladders, and sometimes you go to flush the toilet and it doesn't flush. And if you've ever been in a public restroom and heard it flush, and all of a sudden somebody goes, "Oh no, oh no," it's really funny when it's not you, but it's not really funny when it is. Yes, these are things that go through my mind. Okay, so just and I promise I did take my special vitamins today. I had a student one time. They were straight up honest. They're like, "Hey, I'm on new," and I said, "No, don't." I said, "We'll call them special vitamins." He's like, "Yeah." This did we do this one already? That one looks familiar. It might be 2C minus 3. Oh gosh, did I just have a seizure when I did that one? Okay. Okay, collect like terms, variables on left. Okay, good. Constants on right. So negative 36 equals 2C. 2 divided by 2. Negative 18 equals C, or C equals negative 18. Yeah. All right, we go to number 16. How many of y'all started at the bottom again and worked backwards? Yes, sir. Yeah, that's why I'm trying to hurry and finish. So, because we're getting dismissed at 3:15. Yeah, you happen to not be in here when I went over that. You're in the baño. Por favor. No distribute. No collect like terms. In 4K. Yeah, we'll have the lighting, the microphone. We'll have a band. Be like a be like a late night talk show. It all adds up with Jeffries. Doo-doo-doo. They were selling Xboxes in the landing. I think I'm the only person my age, like guy my age, that doesn't play. I think we went over this. That doesn't play video games. Like I don't play Xbox, PlayStation, Call of Duty. They're like, "Hey man, you want to come up?" I'm like, "No." They're like, "Why not?" I'm like, Like I know, but my my dad said if I wanted to be entertained, I needed to go outside and like learn how to survive with a buck knife. So he was like, "Go get lost in the woods, see if you can come back." Okay. Okay. Look closely. These look the same, but they're not. So somebody just said, "Okay," just like that, and it tickled me. Oh boy, that's a secret, Muscatul. We'll leave for later. Now, does -4 equal -6? No. So this is, remember, the short way to write it is this way or no solution. All right. Don't forget, hit like, hit subscribe, hit the bell. For those around North Alabama, tomorrow is an off day because Meemaw Ivy done declared a state of emergency, and we are going to get to stay home and drink coffee and hot chocolate and snuggle up in warm blankets. All right, good stuff, good things. Roll Tide.